What is good, you guys? It's Jackson Gold here, back with another video. I missed y'all, man. It's been a long time. It's been a very long time since I created a video. I'm back with another video. Don't think I'm going anywhere anytime soon. So make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, keep hitting that like button. You guys have been showing love even while I was on my break, and just subscribing and liking my videos. I really do appreciate it. You guys have just been keeping me motivated and keeping me wanting to come back. You guys know I love creating these funky type Kaytranada type beats, so I hope you guys enjoy. Let's take a listen at how this beat sounds, and then we can continue on with the video. Alright, these are one of my favorite beats that I've made so far, and I've just been listening to it non-stop since I made it. So, let's get into the breakdown. Let's see how I put together this beat and show you some things. So to start things off, whenever I make my beats, I love to create the first main melody, and I found this patch in Omnisphere that I really liked. It's called Oldest in Piano, and I came up with this melody. So to make this melody sound better, I started off with some Fab Filter, cut out some of the lows. I cut out some of the harsh frequencies that I didn't like, and I boosted the highs just to give it some more top end. I also added RC20. RC20 is one of my favorite plugins. It's definitely worth a buy. I added some noise, added some pitch wobble and distortion, and just kept the magnetic where it was. Pretty much went with the first preset that came out the box, so I really liked how it sounds, so I kept that. Then I decided to add a compressor just to tame some of the peaks in the melody, followed by Fab Filter Saturn just to add some bit of saturation. Then I added some basic quarter delay, turned the dry wet down to 21, feedback to 44. And I also added ROM, which is a reverb plugin. One of my favorite reverb plugins. It sounds so nice. And it's free, so be sure to cop that. So after I create my main melody, I like to go ahead and create my drums just to lay the foundation down. I found these drums in Splice. Splice, guys, is the GOAT. I slept on it for so long, and once I gave it a try, it completely changed my life. So make sure to cop that. Once I found all my sounds in Splice, I came up with this drum pattern. It sounds dope. It sounds real dope. I like it. I like how it sounds. So for the kick, let's start with the kick. I just kept it simple. I added some fuzz plus distortion just to give it some more grit. Then I decided to use Fab Filter, cut out some of the lows, and boost some of the top end. Came out like this. Next is the hi-hats. I just kept it simple as well and cut out some of the lows with Fab Filter. And I also used this free plugin called Pancake and used it to pan the hi-hat to the right. Then came up with this next hi-hat and just kept it how it was. Also used Pancake to pan it far right. Also added this percussion, just cut out some of the lows again, brought up some of the highs. And then again, I used Pancake to pan this percussion to the right. And then onto my next hi-hat. First thing I decided to add was a flanger by Waves Meta Flanger. It just gives the hi-hat just some movement, and it just makes it sound more metallic and just gives it a different type of sound. I also use this next plugin called Wider, which pretty much widens the hi-hat a bit. Also use the Auto Pan plugin just to give the hi-hat some movement from the left and right speakers. And then I use Pancake again to pan this hi-hat to the left. So the next thing I decided to add was some more percussion. I added this wood block. Again, just cut out the lows, added a bit of highs. Used the wider as well, just to widen the sound. This plugin is also free too, just so you know. And again, use Pancake to pan this to the left. Next we have this rim shot. Again, I cut out the lows, and then I pushed up this frequency just to give it some more snap. I used Meta Flanger just to give it some more movement. And to top it off, I used ROM just to give it some more space in the mix. So again, here's how the entire thing sounds. So after I had the drums created, I decided to go ahead and add my bass just to glue it all together. And here's how that all sounds. So here's how the main melody, bass, and drum sound all together. But then I started to think that the melody was missing something. So I decided to duplicate the main melody, and I just kept it simple. Kept all the same plugins on it, but I decided to halftime it. I added this halftime right here, and I cut out some of the lows and some of the highs, and here's how that sounds. And then I was literally about to finish this beat, and I had a thought, maybe this beat is still missing something. So I decided to add another patch from Omnisphere called Big JP Trance Synth, and I added a arpeggiator to it just to give it some movement. I ended up cutting out the lows, keeping it simple, and didn't really do too much else with it. Added a delay to it also, just to also give it some movement in the mix. And here's how that sounds. So one thing I like about this melody, or this sound in particular, is that it fills in the gaps in the rest of the melodies, and it just makes the overall melody sound a lot full. So here's how that all sounds, just the melody itself. So when you put it all together, here's how the entire beat sounds. Once the beat was done, I decided to quickly master it. And after some massaging and arranging, I came up with this arrangement, which is the full beat. I added a few transition sweeps in there, and I had to add my tag in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this for the outro of the video. But before I do, please hit the like button if you found anything valuable from this video, and hit the subscribe button so you can keep up to date with all my content. I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, this is Jackson Gold. Appreciate y'all. I'm out, and let's enjoy this beat.